Welcome to our channel, love is everything.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Happy For Us video. So today I'm coming at you with our part 2 of our budgeting series on how you can save money. So this one, you see Oreo behind me? Oreo! Hi Oreo! Yeah, he's pretty happy. So this one is actually going to be about how you can save more money in your pocket by using certain apps and things that I did that actually helped me to save a lot of money when money was extremely tight. To give you guys a little story, back around 2010, I was a retail assistant manager and I decided to stay home with the kids. So I took off for 5 years, which was awesome. I loved every minute of it. Let me tell you, if you guys can do that, do it. I highly suggest it because spending time with your kids, isn't he funny, is an amazing thing. This is what he does to me all day long. You have no idea. I can never sit on a couch without this cat being right behind me all the time. Oreo, say hi. He's purring. Okay, so what I want to talk to you guys first about are some apps that I highly recommend. They're actually going to be in my description and I use them all the time. So starting off, first one that I love, Rakuten. It's an amazing app. What it is that you actually shop in the app and then you type in a store name like Old Navy. And when you type in that name, you click through it and it'll give you coupon codes and it will also direct you to the actual store. So by shopping through that app, they give you cash back, and the cash back can range from like 1% to 5% to even more, depending on what they are giving back. And you actually gain that as a check, which is amazing. I've even used it with Expedia for like hotel stays and stuff like that, and they give us money back like that as well. So this app is awesome. You can use it for so many different stores. It's crazy. So you got to buy an appliance and you're going to shop at Home Depot or Lowe's. Go through that and use that app. I love it so much. You're going to save a ton of money. And I can tell you, I actually used it the other day for Hot Topic. Real quick, they had a sale on swim trunks. And in the video that you just saw previous, we were shopping in Hot Topic and we saw the swim trunks and they were $35. And Jasmine and me looked at each other and said, we can't pay for swim trunks for $35. That's just insane. So an email came in. It was buy one, get one free for swim trunks. So already I'm saving so much money. And then I shopped through Rakuten and saved an additional percentage off. And then from there, I also had a $5 reward certificate. So instead of paying like $70, guys, I only paid $29 for these two swim trunks that my kids absolutely wanted because they love anime and it was super cheap. So look for the sales and use that app and you're going to save so much money. Now, a way to do that with grocery shopping, and I absolutely recommend this 100%, is using an app called Ibotta. During Thanksgiving, I made a little video how they were giving you a free turkey and all this stuff. Well, they have all the grocery stores. You can even do regular online shopping there as well. But truthfully, I prefer using Rakuten for that, and I do my grocery shopping. I add a lot of the items to my shopping list and actually upload the receipt. They have a way that you can actually just link your account to if you don't want to do it with a receipt. It's whatever you prefer, but you can do it both ways and you can save a lot of money. You'd be amazed how many different coupons I found in there for doing that. So Bada's link will also be in the description. I love, love, love it. And it's another app that I've used for a very long time. Um, One other thing I want to tell you guys with apps and stuff like that, I'm a huge, huge couponer, actually. It's probably something you guys don't know about me. I probably didn't mention it a lot in the videos because I never really felt like saying everything about me. But because I was so retail savvy, during 2010, 2015 especially, I had to create a stockpile to help our family out. So to tell you guys a quick story, I bought 40 bottles of detergent, no joke, for $12. And looking back at it, like telling myself, oh my God, I was that good. I was really that good. I could bring in 40 items and literally pay like $5 if I wanted to. I was amazing at couponing. You'd be like surprised. I haven't really couponed as much as I used to because I really love Aldi and I kind of like stick with Aldi more. Mainly because it's like my go-to place. But with couponing, what I want to tell you guys, first find your local grocery stores that you shop at the most. And then what you need to do is find out their coupon policy. Don't just assume that you know the coupon policy. You got to read through it and know exactly what they're allowing you to use with coupons. Now, preferably, I was doing a lot of my couponing at ShopRite, so I knew the coupon policy very, very well. I used to watch a show and Jazz laughs extreme couponing, and they would have like all these items and she'd be like, get out of here. And then as a kid she would see me do it and she'd be like, wow mom, like you really learned what they were doing. And technically that's what I was doing. I was watching these people, seeing what they were buying, and everybody was making fun of them, and I was learning and I was bringing in so much stuff and hardly paying anything for it. Like when people say something's free and they laugh and they're like, oh, you can't get nothing for free. Don't believe them, guys. I've gotten so much free stuff. It's crazy. Like, I am the best of the best at it. And I have to say I am because I paid attention and I taught myself well. So when I shopped at ShopRite, I would get tons of free products. And what I loved about it is I wasn't someone who would just keep the products all to myself and be like, oh, they're all mine. No, if I knew somebody needed it and one of my friends actually just went through something, I took them bags of things to help their family out. And I was able to do that for many other people. So it made my heart feel great. I like to give back to anybody that really needs it. And when they ask for my help, they know they got it. There's never a time that I won't give help to somebody in need. That's just not how I am. And that's why I love Caring Friends so much. And I talk about them all the time and take them things as well because I love to give back as much as I can. Oreo is cracking me up today, guys. Hi, Oreo. You are a ham. So to give you an idea of ShopRite, the way their coupon policy works is usually it's 4 items and you can use a manufacturer coupon or store coupon. You can't combine them together. I was able to do that before because that was their coupon policy. So it would even be more savings for me. But you still can find so many different savings at ShopRite even without that particular policy in place. So what I like to do is I like to actually use Ibotta and see what coupons are in there, and I kind of work with the sales and the digital coupons, and then I'll actually be able to save even more money. So basically you're stacking coupons, and when you can stack coupons you're saving more money. That's the trick. That's basically what you need to know. It's so easy. Anybody can learn how to do it. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. It doesn't take anybody that doesn't want to learn. If you guys are more curious, I can give you guys links. You can message me and, ask more, and I will give whatever I know to help people out in need. That's exactly who I am as a person. That's why I made this video, because I want to help out more people that could use it. So that was my other big thing I did, was couponing, and I couponed a lot, many different free items. You can contact companies and they'll send you coupons for all different products. To give you one, Turkey Hill, they send you coupons for ice cream, and you can actually get ice cream, which is amazing, and get it on sale. May is usually ice cream month, they call it, so you can get ice cream a lot cheaper if you actually look for the sales. Each month there's particular items that will go on sale. They go through cycles. So that is one way you can save more money. Don't just use a coupon on something that's not on sale. Make sure it's on sale. That's why I scored 40 bottles of detergent for $12. There was a sale going on. I knew it, and I stocked up. I had tons of coupons, and I was ready to go. And you can actually learn that ahead of time. You can learn what your sale ad's going to be. There's actually things that you can check on social media for stuff like that as well, and they will give you an idea of when the next sale is. And this way, if you need to get coupons, you can actually ask around. There's so many different ways to get coupons. You can ask neighbors. You can ask, go to like retirement homes and ask them for their papers. You can even buy them online. Like, there's so many different ways to get coupons. You can email the manufacturers, or even mail the manufacturers, telling them that you love the product, and they'll send you coupons. You'd be amazed. You get so many different coupons. I even got free product coupons. People even send me samples of things, and I'm like, oh my God, I get like samples of these tea bags. And I'm like, tea bags of all things, like, sent to my house. I had so many different freebies all the time coming in. It was crazy. My upstairs closet, if I showed you guys, you wouldn't believe what's in there. I have a lot of stuff. I don't have to buy a lot of things because I have a lot of stuff. When I do shop, it's because I need food for the house. It's probably why you guys don't see shampoo, conditioner, soap, things like that. I don't need it. I actually coupon for that stuff and I'm good. Like, I really don't need it. And it saves us so much money because that's an expense people pay out so much, and you can really save money actually learning the game. And that's what it is. It's like a game. Now, the best for last. People always said about this, and I always laughed at them. I said, no, you just didn't learn the game. So, what I love to do, and it's kind of like my hobby of all times, is sweepstaking. And people would like say, nah, you can't really win things. You're not going to win nothing. You're lying, and all this stuff. And I used to sit there and like laugh at people, like, no, actually, if you sweepstake and you enter a contest, first off, know this. If you enter a contest, you don't pay anything, okay? If you're entering a contest and they're asking for your money, then the contest is not legitimate for you, just so you know. Don't enter the contest because sweepstakes are generally free. There's a no purchase of entry method, and usually it could be where you have to mail it out and, ask for a code. They'll send it back to you, you enter the code. Or you could just go through their link and enter and do in a forum where you can just write your name, your information, and if you win, they'll contact you. So people were like, "Oh no, sweepstaking, you don't get that. Like, sweepstaking is not something like you don't win products." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure I don't. I like really. Okay, guys, you ready for this list? I won a Barbie Dream House. I won a Fisher Price Dollhouse. I won $1,000 gift card to Carter's. I won $2,500 Eagles event where I took my husband and me on our anniversary to a Philadelphia Eagles event. Met Jason Kelce and other Eagles players. We had like a buffet there with alcohol and food. It was like phenomenal, guys. So I've won big prizes. Toby Keith. I don't know. He's a country singer. I know that. Anyhow, I won tickets to his concert, and I actually sold those tickets because I knew that we weren't gonna go. But hey, that was still a win for concert. And then I even won all different prizes, gift cards, you name it. I win like crazy. Even did wins for the school that my kids go to, and made sure that they were able to give about $250 to their school. Like, I push when it comes to sweepstaking. I'm like the god of it. That people like know me very well from my family. And if they're watching this, they're probably laughing because they know that about me. But yes, I am one of the best at sweepstaking, and I get lists and lists of freebies from it you wouldn't believe. I actually just told someone that my father knows that I won 2 beer things, and I'm not a beer person anyhow, so I have this 2 items that I know that he's gonna love, and I was telling him like briefly, and he's like, "What kind of wine do you drink?" Like, I'm like, I don't need a freebie of wine. This is like from coming from my heart. This is 2 items that I know you're gonna love because you like these type of products, and I don't. And since I want them and they're free, I figured I could gift them to you to bring you some joy. Because the one day I gave him a beer hat, and he was like thanking me forever, like, "I love that kind of beer. Thank you so much." And it was just sweet because he's like an older gentleman. He's my dad's friend, so sweepstaking really can make a lot of people happy, and I love making people happy. Another recent win, I won this big box of like different Tabasco sauces, and I'm not a Tabasco fan, but I took it to the pantry place and I gave it to them, and the guy was like, "Wow, these are huge bottles of Tabasco sauce." And I'm like, "Well, I'm glad somebody might be able to use it more than me because I don't eat Tabasco sauce." So, you know, I'm willing to give away things that I win because that's the goodness of me. But I win a lot of free product coupons as well for free products. And then I can actually turn around and go get those products. Like, I just got a box of Velveeta cheese. So I thought that was fun because I could get a box of Velveeta cheese for free. I got for my kids the NBA game. I think it's the basketball game on Switch. It was $70. So I won that, and I told the kids, and they're like, "Yeah." So, like, sweepstaking is a lot of fun. You just got to know the game. Like, I know patterns, I know systems, and I can, like, work it in my mind to actually win at certain times of the day. I don't know how I'm so good at that, but it's a real gift, I guess, with my retail in me. I can read things very well, and I'm fast. So I know if I see a pattern, I'm like, okay, if I do it this time, I'm going to win again. If I do it this time, I'm going to win again. And then next thing you know, I win. It's crazy. So sweepstaking, yeah, it's amazing. And it's a way to put towards your budget to help you with Christmas. That's why I'm talking about sweepstaking. Believe it or not, when you can save that much money, then you're not putting as much pressure on holidays or birthdays because you can win these products and not have to worry about finding the money to buy the products or something similar so that your kids have a good Christmas. I mean, I've even won iPad Nanos. I mean, it's crazy. I could go on and on and on. When I would post on my personal pages, my friends would look at me and go, "Oh my God, you win so much stuff every single month. You are really good at what you do." And I just turn them and go, "This takes patience." Like everybody can win, but you have to be consistent. If there's an entry form and they want you to enter like 30 days straight, you got to enter 30 days straight. And that gives you 30 chances and you just might be a winner. When I won the Carter's gift card for $1,000, it was a one-time entry that I did, and it was first prize for 1,000. Grand prize was $5,000. I got the email. I called the guy, and at first I was like, "Nah, I didn't win. I didn't win. I didn't win. No way did I win this gift card for $1,000." And the guy's like, "No, you really won." He's like, "You're one of the first prize winners." And I'm like, "Oh my God, this is so awesome." I had that gift card, guys, for like 2 years that I could buy the kids all different Carter's clothes, and money was tight. So I was so excited because I had to like use it to help my kids out, and it made me feel great as a parent to know that I had that extra help. Now, here's the thing with that though, there are taxes on anything that you win too, up to a certain amount. So that Carter's gift card, I had to put it on my taxes, which isn't that bad for the percentage of what I won. It was really nothing compared to actually winning the prize. So it's not really a loss because when you win something, you're still gaining a lot. But you have to know that, yes, with certain values, you do have to claim it on your taxes. Don't try to hide something like that. Make sure you put it on your taxes. But anyhow, it was the best win of my life. The highest win was the Eagles event that we did. But I can tell you, I love sweepstaking. I did it recently for like 2, 3 months. I take breaks where I stop and I take my time and say I'll start back up. And when I did that, it was crazy because I was winning so much again, and it was awesome. Now, there is another company that I was working for where I was scanning products as they were coming from the store, and I think they loved me so much because people would complain and say, "Oh, they are lying. You don't really win any or get any prizes or levels for doing this." But see, they didn't understand that if you're not scanning consistently, they're not going to keep you. So I would scan consistently. They would see all my couponing deals. Next thing you know, they sent me a video recorder and they're like, "We want you to tell us how you're doing this. We want you to show us a sale ad and tell us what you think about this sale ad." So I did all that and they're like, "Oh, you're getting paid $150. You're amazing." And I'm like, "Really? Cash? $150? Sure. Like, this is awesome." And they're like, "Yeah, we need your input." So I did it. $150 came in the mail. Couldn't believe it. I'm like, "Wow, they really paid me $150 just for my knowledge." Like, yes, they do. Just so you guys know. And people were always saying, "Oh, this place is not legitimate." I got so many gift cards, so many free products from them. I mean, there are companies that will be willing to pay for your input. And that particularly was one company that was like, "Yeah, we want to know whatever you got. Like, this is amazing." So look for that. I even had somebody send me $5 for doing a survey once, and I didn't even know who the company was. And I was like, "Oh, this is a hoax. I'm not going to see any $5 bill come." Sure enough, in the mail came a $5 bill, and I was like, "What?" Like, $5? Hey, that's a free coffee for me. So I love it. Another funny thing, we get like free ads every week that come to our house. People just throw them away. They don't even pay attention to them. A lot of times there's coffee coupons in there for Dunkin' Donuts. So when I see it come in, I have like a couple neighbors that don't want them and they purposely make sure that I can get them because they think that it's just for couponing, but they don't realize that there's other reasons. I like those coffee coupons. So when that comes in, they're like, "Yeah, yeah, we'll give you the sell ads. You can have them." So then I asked all the other neighbors in the community, like, "Do you guys like not use them? If you don't, you can always give them to me. Like, I'm more than willing to take them because I have to like, get coffee and either I want it for a freebie or I want it for $1. But if I have to pay 2.47 all the time, I'm like, come on, I know I can score deals." And they have sweepstakes too for like coffee places too, like Starbucks and for Dunkin' Donuts. And I score so huge because usually I'll win a gift card from them and coupons from them. You'd be amazed. Like, you can win so much stuff. If people are telling you you can't win products, you can win products. I've won a lot of different things. So sweepstaking is where it's at. It's crazy. It's like, wow. So that's why I saved the best for last, because people always say, you can't win. You're lying. No, you can't. That's not existent. It exists. And it's amazing. I highly recommend you guys give it a go. And when it comes to saving money for your grocery budget, there's so many dollars that you can save on your grocery budget. So that's why I wanted to make this part 2 of the video. It's not really tips or anything like that. It's just me giving you guys my knowledge of how I save so much money on a monthly basis. And honestly, when money was extremely tight, luckily I can say we're blessed and we're doing great in life. But when money was extremely tight, I knew that these resources got us through a lot of holidays. And if I actually had pictures to show you guys of the tree, you wouldn't believe how many presents the kids got from me just sweepstaking. Like, it took a lot of effort, but I always saw the end result was always the best, knowing that my kids got so many wonderful gifts. I know one Christmas was like about a $1,200 Christmas for, I think, both kids together, and all together I only paid like $300. And a lot of times it was price matching too, believe it or not. If I wasn't winning the items, you could also price match. So if you see a sale at Target and then you see a sale at Walmart, or it's cheaper on Amazon, go to the store and show them that, and you can actually ask them for a price adjustment and they'll give it to you. Target the other day gave me a hard time though. It was my daughter's birthday and they were like, no, you can't do that. We don't price adjust. And I'm like, yeah, right. You think I don't know Target by now? Sorry, lady, this ain't gonna go. So you mean to tell me if I grab the product and the receipt and I bring everything back, then I could just return it and rebuy it and get the price that I need for this item, because I know it's like $8 that I'm getting back in my pocket? And she dropped her mouth and said, you know what? We got a new system. Let me try and see what happens. I'm like, sure, you got a new system. Come on, sweetie. I wasn't born yesterday. I worked retail. And I know that you're just trying to, like, not wanting to do the work. Sure enough, I was right, guys. She gave me the $8 cash. And I'm like, yep, thank you. Have a nice day. I'm like, it wasn't that hard, was it? Like, really? Come on. So, yes, they price adjust. And also, it was within a time frame. It's not like I went 2 months later. We're talking like a week later, and all of a sudden I get a coupon and the item's way cheaper. And I'm like, oh no, I'm not paying $50 for this thing when I can get it $8 cheaper. Like, you got to know the game, guys. Always, always, always price match for everything, especially around the holidays. Yes. And Black Friday is not always the cheapest day to actually buy items. Believe it or not, nowadays you can even find them even cheaper before Black Friday. I bought a pair of Apple AirPods. The things that they wear in the ear for my son. And I love Apple, by the way, but $200 wasn't going to go. So I got them for $100. I haven't seen them any cheaper since then. And it was amazing. Like, it was a score for me, because usually you won't find them that cheap. And he was like, look, Mom, I'm cool. I have these. And I'm like, okay. But I paid $100 less because I looked for the sales. So you guys have to watch for that. There are people you can follow for Black Friday ads. Best ad one that I like to look through when I'm looking at my weekly ads is Flipp App. It's amazing. It'll show you all the grocery ads, all the store ads, so you don't have to have them all in your house. Sign up to birthday freebies. That's another thing. There's so many different freebies you can get on your birthday, and you'd be amazed. I went to Red Robin, free burger. Like, it was crazy. I was just pulling them all out. Free coffee at Dunkin', free coffee at Starbucks. Wherever I wanted to go that day, I just went and got a lot of different freebies. Actually, even free pancakes. Like, I was all over the place for my birthday, and so many awesome freebies that I'm just like, yeah, that's me, because I love, love, love freebies. Yeah, I'm really good at that, believe it or not. It's one of my best things. So all these things that I've talked about, they're going to be in my description, so you guys can actually learn more about them. I also have to say that it takes a lot of patience, and you will make mistakes. Nobody's perfect, but you learn from your mistakes. I mean, I know that there were times where I messed up on a grocery bill, and I'm like, oh, it's a couple dollars more. What did I do wrong? I went back to look. It wasn't usually the size, but it could be the amount. And another thing that I like about stores, sometimes stores also will accept another store's coupon. So what I mean by that, to give you an example why I like ShopRite, I could actually go to the one location where we live and they'll accept coupons from Acme. So if they have a $5 off 50 coupon, I can take it to ShopRite and deduct my groceries down, and they'll accept that coupon because they know that they want to keep my business. So it's amazing, just like that. It's crazy. Um, to give you an idea of how I saved so much on laundry detergent too, let's tell you how I did this because there's a strategy. So the sale was like, you buy them, I believe, for like $1.99 each, right? So that's a great deal. So you buy them for $1.99 each. You use a coupon, which is like $1 off. So there would be like $4 for laundry detergents. You take it up to the register and it will ring it up in like the main price. So let's say it's $4 for each one. What happens is if they're running an additional sale to that, they will print out a Catalina at the register. So what will happen is you bought 4 laundry detergents and they're printing out a $5 coupon, right, at the register. So your initial total, you'll probably have to pay, let's say, something out of pocket, right? Because what you do after you get this Catalina is what we call you roll it. So rolling a Catalina is you take the 4 items again from the supermarket, you take it back up to the counter, you're going to pay $4 out of pocket, but you won't this time. The first time you would. The next time you wouldn't pay $4 out of pocket. Instead, you'd use your Catalina. So you'd have to grab an item for $1 more, right, to make sure that it's $5. So you're getting something for free automatically plus the 4 free detergent. And you keep rolling this over and over and over again. Yeah, I'm serious, guys. It's crazy. So by the time I was done, I came out with like 40 bottles of detergent. And I remember people were like, 40 bottles, what are you going to do with all that? And then, I was blessed. For 5 years, I was just pulling laundry detergent from my pantry. I didn't have to go out. I didn't have to buy any. I had it in my house and we were good to go. Like, it was amazing. I could give it to my parents, to friends who needed one. If anybody called on me, they knew I had the stockpile and they could come and get cereal. You'd be amazed. You can just get so much stuff. Another thing I like about ShopRite is some locations actually triple coupons. So what that means is a 75-cent coupon could become a $2 coupon or more. So that makes it amazing. And yes, there are some ShopRites. There's one in particular that's further out from my house that actually does that, but it's worth the drive if I'm buying a lot of stuff. Now that time, when I went, I bought 16 boxes of cereal. Excuse me, guys. And it was like dirt cheap. I couldn't believe it. Like, I think it was maybe less than $4 for like 16 boxes of cereal. And again, my husband was like, I swear, babe, you brought me all the way to this shop, right? You better make this work and you better show me a full cart of stuff. When I pulled out everything that I had, he looked at me and he was like, wow, you are amazing. And the thing that I like about computers, the more devices in the house that you have and the more prints that you can get from a website called coupons.com. Now, sadly, they've changed a lot, so it's more like I think you link it now to your actual card. It's not the same as what it was. But then I could actually take the coupons, print them out individually, and then go to another device and do the same thing. So I was getting like 10 coupons. This is how I was getting all these coupons. So you guys see, for the detergent and for the cereal, they were 50-cent coupons. And for that ShopRite, you have to know it was actually tripling it to $1.50. So I was literally paying $50 for a box of cereal, 50 cents for a box of cereal. That's crazy, guys. But yes, you can do it. You can get free cereal, believe it or not. And then I would stockpile it and we'd have cereal to last for like ever and a day. It works and it's crazy and it's like amazing. But also I was able to help a lot of friends and a lot of family. So it made me feel great to be able to give back to anybody that needed it as well. Right now, our stockpile doesn't have cereal and it doesn't have like laundry detergent. I have to say there are some things down there, but not things like that. When I do shop at the regular stores, those are things that I will pick up. I'll look for deals for that, for barbecue sauce, for things that I know at Aldi they have it, but you know, maybe we like this brand better. So I go looking for those type of things. And every month they have all different sales. It's crazy. It's wonderful. You're going to score big. You're going to love me for all this information. As long as you listen, you can really save a significant amount of money. You'd be amazed. So guys, I hope you love this video. It's like probably the better of my two because there's just so many ways to find deals. Um, Keep on watching, guys. Part 3 coming up next. Remember, love is everything, and we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye, guys.